Hello everyone, it's Clinton Bennett, the Angry Patriot. It is 1:45 p.m. on June the 25th, 2015, as I record you this video from Houston, Texas. And the reason for me recording this video today is this. I have a question, and it's a very poignant and blunt question. Is the Patriot movement dead in America? Because from where I stand, I don't see any true unification of the Patriot movement. Instead, I see various Patriot groups bickering and quarreling amongst each other about what is right and what we should be doing as a Patriot movement. Also, what I see is this. I see the liberalistic, tyrannical government of Barack Hussein Obama driving wedges between us as patriots. What do I mean by that? Again, I'm going back to the quarreling and bickering that we are doing between each other. The indecision that we have of what we should be doing. Well, I'm going to tell you this, and you listen to what I'm saying here. What we should be doing is unifying under one cause. That cause is this. We need to protect our nation. We need to stand up and demand that the President Barack Hussein Obama, Vice President Joseph Biden, and every member of their administration, as well as various members of Congress and the United States Senate who are guilty of aiding and abetting their tyrannical betrayal and treasonous acts upon this nation. They should be held accountable for that. But are we unifying and demanding that? No, we're not. Instead, we are too busy quarreling amongst each other. We're too busy to be helping each other. And that's what's wrong with the Patriot movement today. So in my eyes, I see the Patriot movement as dying. We're on life support. And it's time for us as patriots to unify under the cause of saving our country from destruction. We need to stand together, folks. I've warned you. I've posted videos here on Facebook about what's about to transpire as Jade Helm 15 is implemented. And there's countless other veterans and patriots that have done the same thing, but evidently you're not heeding the message. What's it going to take, folks, before you realize that the message that we true patriots have been telling you is real? What's it going to take? Seeing your family massacred in front of your very eyes? Seeing your mother, father, son, daughter, grandchildren hauled away to a FEMA concentration camp to be either executed or forced into slave labor by President Barack Hussein Obama and his tyrannical president administration? Surely it ain't going to get to that point. But it seems like that's what's going to have to happen before we as the patriots unify. Right now, at this very moment, there are patriots out there in need. Patriots out there who are trying to make a difference in the lives of a fellow patriot, veteran, or citizen. Franklin Morehart, myself, and countless other patriots are either in need of your help or trying to help a fellow patriot and veteran. But why is it the patriot movement isn't acting to help a fellow patriot or citizen or veteran in need? I tell you why. Because you're too busy accusing someone else of either faking their need or trying to run a scam on someone without verifying the need, without verifying if it's real or if it's a scam. Now, by all means, I understand if you suspect someone of being fraudulent or trying to scam someone, you can have your suspicions. You don't have to help if you doubt their need is legitimate. But unless you have indisputable evidence that this person is trying to perpetrate a fraud or a scam on someone, then you need to keep those thoughts to yourself. But if you have evidence to that effect, then by all means contact the proper authorities and let them deal with it. But don't come on social media and attack them just because you disagree with what they're trying to do, either for themselves or for someone else. But first and foremost, you and I and every other patriot out there need to unify together under one cause, and that's to save our nation from the path that we are presently on due to the actions of our tyrannical, treasonous president. Be ready, folks, because Jade Helm 15 is only a few weeks from being fully implemented. And if the information that I've received from various trusted military sources is true, then the shit is about to really hit the fan. And we need to be ready for whatever is about to come down upon us as a nation and a people. Now, as I've said, I've posted videos in the last few weeks asking for your help and also warning you of what is about to happen in regard to Jade Helm 15. So, once again, I'm posting another video to warn you and to request your help for me and my family so that we can be ready to bug out of Houston if Jade Helm 15 turns out to be what we fear it is. And that's a precursor to the destruction of our United States Constitution and United States Bill of Rights and the implementation of martial law upon us as a nation and a people, and the occupation of our country by foreign troops, whether it be from the United Nations or outright foreign invasion. Folks, you've been warned, and what happens from this point on is upon you and every one of us. I'm not saying we go right at this very moment and create civil disobedience. But I am telling you this, we need to stand together as Americans, patriots, and fellow veterans and citizens. Because this country is in dire need of protection right now. And what happens in the next few weeks will determine whether we go forward as a unified nation or if our nation is forever splintered into various regional factors. It's up to you folks where we go from this point on. God bless you. God bless our troops overseas in harm's way. God bless my fellow patriot and veteran brothers and sisters. And God bless America. Thank you.